If you're sitting on the floor, it's a good idea to keep a little cushion underneath you. If your hips are a little higher than your knees, you'll be able to sit comfortably for a longer period of time. And if you're sitting on a chair, make sure both the feet are parallel to each other and they are touching the ground. Back is straight, shoulders relaxed, palms upward. Whether you keep them like this on your knees or whether you keep them in your lap like this, but upward. It's very important. Okay? Now close your eyes. Bring your attention towards your breathing. Don't manipulate your breath. Only watch your breath. That's called mindful breathing. Bring your attention towards the Agya Chakra, eyebrow center. Visualize divine light. Leo. Right. So any question before we start the next topic? So if you don't have a question, then if you remember, so far in these Zoom classes, you have learned how to do Jal Neti, Gaj Karni, Rabat Neti, Pranayams, and one Bandh also. Okay. So once they work in the internal body, they help you for meditation also, but they are curative exercises for this body. Okay. So we did one bandh, which is called a mool bandh. So anybody has been practicing that? So you can practice it by itself also. You can practice it during meditation also, mool bandh. That's called a root lock. You just breathe in and then just lock the bottom part of your body. Okay, the portion between the anal muscles and your pelvic muscles. You just squeeze them. Okay, after inhaling. Okay, today I'm going to teach you Udyan Bandh also. And in the pranayams, we have done alternate breathing, where we breathe in from one side and breathe out from the other side. Some people call it alternate breathing. Some people call it anulom vilom. So it's just like making sure that both sides are equally open also, and they're working also, and you feel just complete master of your breathing. Then there's another pranayam I taught you, Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, where you breathe in from one side, hold the breath, and then breathe out from the opposite side. And there's a proper ratio for it. Breathing in is quick, holding is 4 times longer than that, and breathing out is twice as long as inhalation. So inhalation, hold, exhalation. So we did that also. So every day you should do that, Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. That cleanses your nadis. Then last week I taught you Surya Bhed Kumbhak Pranayam and Chandra Bhed Kumbhak Pranayam. Breathe in from the right side, hold the breath, breathe out from the left side, and repeatedly do that. That's a Surya Bhed. And if you do the opposite, breathe in from the left, hold, and breathe out from the right, and repeatedly do that. That's a Chandra Bhed. In Surya Bhed Kumbhak, you concentrate in your navel area, okay, to give a warmth to your body. If somebody has a problem with the blood flow, the circulation, if their extremities are staying colder, like hands and feet, do this pranayam. You will see the improvement. And Chandra Bhed Kumbhak Pranayama, you breathe in from the left, hold, and breathe out from the right, and you concentrate in your kapal area, on your forehead. So that gives you warmth. If your blood pressure tends to stay high, just do Chandra Bhed Kumbhak Pranayama. Okay? But in general, you should look at how healthy your breath is, otherwise also. So these are only like when we are sitting down and doing the pranayama. We do the little manipulation in your breath, but all day long we are breathing. All night long we are breathing. What is the quality of our breath? We should look at it. Breath, which is, I'm talking about the average breath. I'm not talking about when you're breathing. A breath which does not have any jerk in it is a healthy breath. Breath which doesn't have any noise in it, that's a healthy breath. A breath which is equal, inhalation, exhalation, they're equal, that's a healthy breath. So we got to watch our breathing. Are we breathing healthily or not? Okay, so noise-free, jerk-free, even breath, and very effortless breath. If you have to make an effort to breathe in and breathe out, that means there is some kind of a ailment. So you got to look into it. Okay, so just watch your breath. Breathing, we've been doing all our life, ever since we were born. And we're going to keep on doing it until our last breath. So we want to do a good job. While we are paying attention to our rest of the body, we are paying attention to our mind also. We are paying attention to our intellect also. We are paying attention to the food we eat. Make sure you pay attention to your breathing also. Okay, so So Surya Bhed, Chandra Bhed, Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, and alternate breathing. Okay. So inhalation in Sanskrit is called Purak, hold is called Kumbhak, and exhalation is called Rechak. Then I told you there is a Antar Kumbhak and there is a Bahirang Kumbhak. So Kumbhak after inhalation and Kumbhak after exhalation also. So you should be familiar with all these terminology now. So any question on this? Then another thing I taught you last time, there is a Sahit Kumbhak or a Sahaj Kumbhak, and then there's a Keval Kumbhak. Keval Kumbhak, that happens spontaneously with a lot of practice, that happens during a Samadhi. Yesterday we were reading the Ramayana. In that Ramayana, we learned Vishwamitra ji, during his tapasya, he was in the Keval Kumbhak for thousands of years. Okay, it's like a Kumbhak, so can hold the breath, and it's not a holding with effort, it's just being held in Samadhi. But when we do the Sahit Kumbhak, that is like we are retaining. Definitely, we are making it a more and more natural, but we are putting some effort into it. Okay. So today we're going to do the Ujjayi Pranayam and Ujjayi Kumbhak also. Okay. So Ujjayi Pranayam is not that powerful unless we do the Kumbhak. And where is this Kumbhak done? This Kumbhak is done right over here. So this is very difficult pranayam to do. That's why I did not teach you the very first day. And I don't expect all of you to master it right away either, but learn the technique though. In this pranayam, you breathe in like a deep breath from both the nostrils. So you're not using one side or the other side. You're breathing in from both the sides. And after breathing in, you breathe out. You breathe out, but bring your breath up to the throat area. So that means you have that kind of a control over your breathing. You can breathe out partially. Purposely you are doing it. Hold it over here and breathe in a little bit. Hold that over there too. And then do the kumbhak in that throat area. And when you breathe out from both the nostrils, you make that sound of a ocean sound, which we learned in the very first class. You remember there was a Brahmari sound and there's an ocean sound. So you do the ocean sound in this Ujjayi Pranayam. So how many times you should do it? These are advanced pranayams, so according to your own capacity. How long you should do kumbhak? According to your own capacity. But the longer you do the kumbhak, the more benefit you will going to get. So did you guys get the detail, the technique of doing it? So sitting straight, breathing in deeply, then breathing out, not from the nose, holding it over here. After holding it there, breathe in a little bit, hold it there. So you have a inhalation from the up there, exhalation from the bottom, holding it in the throat area, concentrating right here, and then breathe out with the ocean sound. Everybody got it? You want to practice it? Okay, let's practice it. So this is called Ujjayi Pranayam. So Ujjayi Pranayam, see, Pranayam is not complete unless you are doing a kumbhak. So a lot of people, they just do the Ujjayi, especially the new age yoga teachers, but they don't use the kumbhak. Then it's not a pranayam. Sure, it's a breathing in and out, but not a pranayam. Pranayam is only when you are doing the kumbhak. Okay, so make sure your back is straight, shoulders relaxed. So nobody's really knows what are you doing. Only you know. Teacher can only give you instructions. Then you just follow the instructions properly. Gradually you will improve. Stay in touch with the teacher. And if there's any difficulty, ask the teacher. But practice you have to do. Okay. So how many repetitions? I would say start out with the 10 repetitions in one sitting. And then gradually increase if you want to increase. It's up to you how much benefit you want to get. Okay. So let's just try a couple of times today, so that if you have any question, you will know that whether it's working or not. So make sure you're sitting straight, shoulders relaxed. So in pranayam, always make sure your back is straight, shoulders relaxed. If you're keeping your body like this, you won't be able to do pranayam properly. Okay. So breathe in completely. Then breathe out. Your stomach should go in. Do not let the air come out. Then breathe in a little bit from the nose. And now bring your chin down a little bit. And when you want to breathe out with a sound. Like a wave is going. Like that. Okay. Let's do 2 more times. Breathe in from both sides. Breathe out by squeezing your stomach in. Imagine that the air is coming up all the way towards your throat area. Breathe in from both nostrils. Hold the breath there. Bring your chin a little bit down. Then breathe out from both the nostrils. Okay, let's do one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold the breath in the throat area. Breathe in. Bring your chin down. Apply that kumbhak. And breathe out. Okay, any question? You have a question, Nita? Nita has a question. Nita, unmute yourself.
So when you are breathing out to the throat area, when you say that apply the kumbhak, so are you doing only the chin lock, or there is a root lock, or the mula bandha is happening?
No, don't do the mula bandha. Don't get confused right now. Do it only the chin lock. Also, you are not doing complete chin lock. I want you to do only the Ujjayi Pranayam and a kumbhak, Ujjayi kumbhak. But when you bring your chin a little bit down, you can do the kumbhak little better. Otherwise, what happens? You tend to breathe out quickly. This way, you can do a little longer. Okay, you are not doing complete chin lock. That I haven't taught yet. Okay, yeah. So root lock, don't do it. Do it separately. First, we become a proficient in all these techniques separately. Then later on, we'll combine them. Okay. So this is a Ujjayi Pranayam with a Ujjayi kumbhak.
So when you say that pull that lower ab in, so are you doing with effort, or is it just whatever happening automatically?
It's just like when you are doing deep exhalation. So there is an effort. Okay, there is an effort means you are doing complete exhalation from the stomach area. You just got to squeeze it in, bring it, just imagine. It is coming up, but you got to imagine also, like over here. All the way up to here, you have pulled the air. Okay, and then breathe in, chin a little bit down. Then lift your chin up and exhale. Okay, so this is the technique. And more you do it, more comfortable you will get with this. Okay, so the technique has to be right. Your mind has to be there. And it's a very powerful pranayama. You will see that if you keep on doing it. Anybody else?
Yes, this is Asmita. When breathing out from the stomach, are we like taking the breath or the air out?
No, you're not taking the breath out. You are only pushing the air all the way up to here. It's almost you are breathing out, but you are not letting it go out from the nose.
Oh, good. And then, okay. And then breathing
but at
in.
the end of one set, then you breathe out completely.
Okay.
You take another
breathing
breath in.
out at the end, that sound is, I cannot make that sound, that ocean
You cannot
sound.
make that sound. Okay, that's why you got to learn how to make that sound without doing the kumbhak first. We did that in the very first couple of classes. We did that.
Yes.
Like a breathe in. You are breathing out from the nose, but you are making a sound, like a ocean wave sound. Okay, so you got to practice that also. Okay, so without doing the kumbhak, first learn how to make that sound. That sound is made over here also, and it's coming out from your nose also. It's like a combination of all this. Okay?
Sure.
When you make that sound, there's a lot happening with the flow of the air. With that sound, a lot is happening internally. This energizes your system. So breathe in.
I have a question.
Hershey, I have a question.
Sure.
Thank you.
So when you're exhaling, are you mentally just releasing? So your stomach kind of goes in, correct?
Yes.
When you're exhaling?
Yeah, that's why I said make sure your stomach goes in. Because this is the technique. When you exhale, stomach goes in. When you inhale, stomach comes out. Even though air is not going in your stomach, but stomach muscles do get pushed out and in. And that's how our diaphragm works and the lungs work.
So
Okay?
that air is kind of trapped in because you're technically not releasing, right?
Yeah, air is trapped here.
Okay. And
During
then
then you just let it out like this.
with the neck bent still, or you lift it?
Neck little bit up. Okay, you bend the neck when you are holding. So neck gets, the chin gets actually, not the neck is straight. Your chin gets down and then chin lifts up.
And then release it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Binu had a question. Yes, Binu.
I have a question. Maybe when we finish one set, when you said when we exhale out from the nose.
Can you get a little closer? Can't hear you.
Okay. When we are finishing one set and we are exhaling out from the nose, after that, before we start the second set, can we for a second just exhale everything from the mouth? It feels better. Like you just feel you've emptied everything before we start the second set.
If you want to do it in the beginning, do it. But otherwise, in yoga, they always say that breathe in and out from the nose. But if you feel that from your mouth you need to breathe out, go ahead, do it.
Just for a second, just to exhale everything out, like just and then take inside.
That's fine. That's fine. It won't hurt you. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Jyotika
yes,
has a question.
Jyotika? Unmute, please.
What are the benefits?
Benefits, this has all the benefits of all the pranayams. You know, any pranayam, what does it do to you? It energizes you.
Energizes, right,
okay.
Yeah.
And then more than that, the throat, this throat area, your voice will become sweeter.
Okay.
Ujjayi Pranayam really helps our voice. People who like to sing, the people who like to do the public speaking, this pranayam is extremely beneficial for them.
Got it. Okay? Thank you. Thank you.
And it calms you down. It calms you down also. That sound, the ocean wave sound, it has a very calming effect on you. And we want to stay calm. We don't want to stay agitated all the time.
Right, yeah. Okay,
but
thank you.
The rest of the pranayam benefits, this has that also. Plus on top of it, these couple of benefits too. Okay.
Rani?
So anybody else? Yes, Rani?
No, that's okay. I get all the answers.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Nishi? Nishi?
I have a question. Hanji.
I think Nishi has a question first. Nishi?
Right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. I'm just trying to understand this. First, you breathe in deeply, and then you're kind of pretending to breathe out, but you're not breathing out. You're just bringing it up.
Yeah, you are breathing out. It's not pretending. You are breathing out, but you are not letting it out from your nostrils. You are breathing out up to here.
So you're breathing
So
up.
you're pushing it all the way up here.
You're breathing up, but not out.
Yes, you are breathing up. Yeah, exactly. So from the bottom part, you are breathing out, but from the top part, you are not letting it go out. Yes.
And then after holding, to take another breath, that is a little difficult when you already have the breath in there.
Don't do it then.
Do that.
Don't do that then. Okay, right now, if you are not able to do it, with the practice, you'll be able to do it. Because it is very hard to manipulate that. Partially, you have done the exhalation. Then you are doing a partial inhalation. It's a very advanced pranayama. Okay, so if you cannot do that upper part right now, just I would say breathe out, just bring your chin down, hold the breath there, and your stomach is pulled in, and then breathe out from both the nostrils. So start with that if you want to do that. But eventually you would like to do, because you want to exchange, have the exchange of the air, the fresh air and the foul air right over here too. That has another benefit. So, but do what I just told you over here and breathe out completely with that sound. Okay.
Sunita.
Somebody else.
Sunita.
Namaste, Hershji.
Ji, namaste. Namaste.
Mera question है, when you're holding the breath at the throat, do you feel any pressure in that area?
Yes, you will feel the pressure because you are holding it. Normally, you never hold your breath there. So that pressure you want to feel.
Okay,
definitely.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. You will feel the pressure there. Okay, that's okay.
Nirja.
Harshji, जब exhale कर रहे हैं, and we have to make that sound of ocean, is it like little forceful exhalation? Okay.
Yes, yes, you are doing it. You are making a little effort in there. Now, I wouldn't say forceful, but it is little effort. With effort, you are exhaling and you are purposely creating that sound. Okay, so like,
yeah.
Yes, I think Nishta had a question.
Anji,
yes, Nishta.
I think I'm unmuted. I had two questions actually. I'm assuming this pranayama also you do it in the morning, right?
You can do it at night also, but make sure your stomach is not full.
Okay. Is there a particular pranayama to help you sleep? And secondly, like my husband, like he snores. Is there a pranayama to stop snoring?
This will help. A person who snores should do Jalneti every day. That will help them. And this pranayama will help for snoring also. And in order to sleep deeply, next week I'll teach you guys Yog Nidra.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, a shorter version of Yog Nidra. If you do that before sleeping, you'll be able to sleep deeply, beautifully. Okay, yeah. But tell him to do the Neti, Jal Neti. And to me, I think any one of these pranayams will help. Because the nasal passage is clearer. Any kind of inflammation, it just subsides. So all of this helps in the snoring also, in the sleeping also. But I will definitely teach you guys how to do a shorter version of Yog Nidra next week. Okay?
Kim has a question.
Kim?
Yes, hi, Hershji. Can you please explain, you said in the beginning that the kumbhak, without the kumbhak, it's not a pranayam. Can you please explain why the kumbhak is important?
Kumbhak is important because when we do the kumbhak at that time, that the fresh air which you have taken in, it really works in your lungs area, and all the foul air gets out after the exchange of the fresh and the foul. So that's why yogis, they said kumbhak is very important. And when we do the kumbhak, what do you do at that time? You are bringing your mind in. Automatically mind just draws in, and you are doing a little dhyan, the meditation. So it just moves you towards the goal of yoga.
Yes.
You really get to know yourself, especially if you do it more attentively. You will see that your mind goes here no matter what you do. And what is here? Why does it go here? Not on my knees or not in my head. Why does the mind goes here? The yogis, they say this is the place for the Atma. That's where I reside. See, just like a sun is up there, but the effect of the sun is everywhere. I reside here, the soul. Effect of that is in the entire body of mine. So mind just withdraws into that, the real self.
Yeah.
So that's why they say that if you don't do if you are doing pranayam, just breathing in and out, all you are doing is just pumping your body with the fresh air. But when you do kumbhak, your mind goes there automatically.
I see. Okay.
Okay. So that's why it said that pranayam is not complete without kumbhak. Otherwise, you're just only breathing. And which breathing everybody is doing out all the time. Okay. So to make your breathing into a pranayam, you got to do a kumbhak also. Okay. So that's why these 8 kinds of kumbhaks I'm trying to teach you. So at least do a couple of kumbhaks. Yes. Who has a question?
I have a question.
Yes, Kim.
Sorry.
I think Kim still has a question, right, Kim?
Yeah, sorry. I used to be a very heavy smoker, so it's hard for me to like hold my breath for more than a few seconds.
It's okay. Do it for a few seconds, because you are not smoking anymore, and now you are trying to breathe more healthy. So you will see that body wants to improve. Okay. Don't try to hold for too long. Just like I said, 4 times longer than the inhalation. Do it only twice as long.
Okay.
And slowly you will see that your lung capacity will increase. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You got to know your body. Right?
Prem
yes,
has a question. Prem.
Let Rita ask a question. Rita has been waiting.
What is the benefit of Bahe Kumbhak? I understand that.
Okay.
Antar Kumbhak.
Okay. Okay. All right. Bahe Kumbhak is, if you remember, Bahe Kumbhak is when we have done the exhalation and we hold the breath. That detaches us from this body.
Thank you.
Bahe Kumbhak. It helps our abdominal system also. Because in Udyan Bandh, what do we do? Bahe Kumbhak. Because we just squeeze our stomach in. When we do the Noli also, what do? Bahe Kumbhak. And then we try to churn our stomach. So it helps our internal organs, it improves our digestive system, and we detach from this body also.
Thank you.
Okay, Vairagya. You'll have more and more Vairagya from this physical structure of yours. Okay? We are too attached to this body.
Prem.
Okay, who has the question?
I do.
Yes, Prem.
I felt a little pressure on my forehead a couple of times.
Okay. So if you are feeling pressure, did you do Neti today?
I did.
You did do Neti, okay. All right. Yes. Just do the Neti every day. And then last time, I think I told you guys, if you ever feel a pressure, just that really shows that your nervous system is a little weak. So either do the Dudh Neti also, or just almond oil, put a 1 drop from each nostril and then suck it in and do Shavasana. That's how you, because if you want to do pranayama, especially the advanced pranayams, you want to make sure that your system is healthy also.
Yes.
You don't want to do pranayama with the weak body. And body means over here, the subtle body I'm talking about, these nerves of ours, they should be very strong in order to take that pressure. So when you feel the pressure in your forehead, yeah, you are doing more than your capacity. So try to nourish your system with a dudh neti, milk neti, or with a little almond oil inside your nostrils. Try that. Okay, then let me know, call me. You don't have to wait for the whole week. Okay. Anytime you're practicing it and you have a little question or little complaint, please call me. Right there.
Urmil has a question.
Yes, Urmi.
What was my question? Yeah, when we do kumbhak with these pranayams, especially the one we are studying today, Ujjayi, how long do we hold the breath? Because it can be tiring to begin with, but how long should we be holding the breath?
Okay, in these, see, in the Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, they talked about 4 times longer. But these pranayams, the yogis, they never gave any kind of a ratio. So it's according to, they expect that when you are practicing these, you already know your body. So do not get tired. Definitely keep on increasing. See, like a Vishwamitra ji could do kumbhak for thousands of years. So we got to look at our body. Can we do it at least as much kumbhak as we have inhaled or not? Just do it mindfully without getting tired. Just keep on increasing your kumbhak. And there's no limit to it. But idea is not to hurt yourself. You don't want to overdo it. Everybody's capacity is different. But kumbhak has to be longer than the inhalation and the exhalation to be beneficial.
Okay. So the rule of the thumb is
again it's a practice.
Little
You
longer.
remember what did Kabir ji say? Karat abhyas te jadmati hot sujan. Right? Keep on practicing. And he gave the example over there. He said, Rasri avat jat hai, sil par padat nishan. Sil means that stone. So even with that, what is a rassi? Rassi is a rope made out of grass. If a rope made out of a grass can put a dent in that stone. So us also, if we keep on practicing, we'll be able to become more and more proficient. So practice. Okay.
Shilpa's sister has a question.
Who does it?
I have a question.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Arjit.
Okay. I'll write to me. Yes.
Shilpa's sister.
Yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
When I'm doing this, Ujjayi, when I'm trying to take the breath out, the sound doesn't come.
Okay. That's why I would suggest without kumbhak, try to create that sound.
That comes without kumbhak.
Comes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Without kumbhak, it comes. With kumbhak, it's not coming. That's what you're saying? Okay. Practice it. With practice, you'll be able to, because you get tired, looks like. Maybe you are doing it too much of a kumbhak. Or maybe it's just like you lose control by that time. So try doing Ujjayi without a kumbhak few times, and then last couple of with the kumbhak do it. Okay. So then pretty soon you'll be able to see. When we stick our tongue out, we can make a sound, right?
Yeah.
Like if you do like, but that's not right. That's a mudra. I'll teach you that also. Then you can roll your tongue back also. You can make a sound. Right? But now you got to do it with your mouth closed. Right? So these are little manipulation. When we just do it with our mouth open, that has a different effect. When we keep our mouth closed, that has a different effect. So in Ujjayi Pranayam, we do it only with the nose, not with the mouth. Okay. In mudras, we can do it with the mouth also, but that has altogether different. Maybe next week I'll teach you a mudra where we breathe in and out from the mouth. But start taking the notes so that you don't get confused with all these techniques.
I've written that out, but I need to start from the beginning. So
yeah, start from the beginning. Beginning is really you breathe in, breathe out.
Mm-hmm.
So at least everybody should do that for 10 to 15 times, twice a day. Long inhalation, long exhalation, alternate. Just make sure both sides are open. The next step is where you do the Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. You do at least 3 rounds of it, 6 kumbhaks. Then slowly add next other things in there. But basic is, that's why most of the people do Alno-Vilom. Okay, a lot of people, they do that. But you got to graduate from there to the next level.
Nishi has a question,
Hershey.
Hershey.
Yes, Nishi.
Is there a ratio to this? I missed it if there was, to the Ujjayi Pranayam. Is there any ratio of how long to breathe in and hold?
No.
And
No. There's no ratio. You got to just know your body. It's like at your discretion, they said. A practitioner knows at this point, because that's why this Ujjayi Pranayam is not taught the first Pranayam. No ratio at all.
Thank you.
You just listen to your body, do it. It has to be a good hold and good inhale, good exhale. We should have a control over the whole process. Okay. When I say inhale, make sure that your chest area is expanded. You feel that, yes, I have inhaled completely as much as I can. Then when you exhale, you should feel that there's a air moving from down and up here. Then after that, inhale just from the nose. Then bring your chin down, shoulders down, chest expanded. See the light there. There is a divine light which is working. And then when you cannot control it anymore, exhale. Okay,
Shilpa has a question.
Practice it. Yeah, practice with full faith in yourself that you can do it. God has given us a beautiful apparatus to do all this. Manipulate of this breath so that I can have a healthier body, calmer mind, and a sharper intellect. See, when we do these pranayams, and after that, when we do, before or after, whenever you are doing meditation, what really happens? Your intellect stays up. Otherwise, people say, I meditate and I go to sleep. Why do they go to sleep? Otherwise, in sleep, what happens? After the body rests, what happens? In sleep, intellect sleeps. Mind doesn't sleep first. Intellect sleeps. कहते हैं बुद्धि सो गई. But in meditation, what happens? Your intellect stays awake. That's why they say in dhyan, culmination of dhyan is enlightenment. Your buddhi is completely awake. It's a clear difference between a sleep. See, sleep is considered tamasic. Dhyan, utmost sattvic. And this can stay like this only if we have done these manipulations of our breath also. We are master of this body of ours. See, we want to become a master of the outer situations, outer things, but we want to be a master of this body also. And by doing these pranayams, these cleansings mindfully, with a full faith in the techniques also, and the full faith in ourselves also. But the practice we have to do. Right? Nobody else can do this practice for us. They can put a ventilator on us, but they cannot do pranayams for us. So make sure that we spend enough time for this every single day. So that's why I always say that if you have done neti properly, you'll be able to do pranayam properly. If you have done pranayam properly, you'll be able to work effortlessly for long hours without getting tired. That's why in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said, Yoga karmasu kaushala. Right? The yogi works hard, harder than anybody else, with the utmost skillfulness. But the apparatus has to be right. Enough energy in there, enough flexibility in there. Only then, right? Yes, question.
Nishta has a question. Nishta?
Yes, Nishta. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Auntie, I wanted to find out, you mentioned putting almond oil. Can you put mustard oil or vegetable oil, or is it just almond oil that you
I
put?
would say almond oil, because mustard oil is it's like a very sharp smelling. So to calm yourself, you don't want to put mustard oil. And vegetable oil, no. Olive oil, maybe you can put in, but the best is the almond oil or ghee. Okay, ghee, if you just take a little bit on your hand, the 100% pure ghee, homemade ghee especially, just put it on your palm, and with this finger, just rub it, it will melt right away. Ghee melts with our body temperature. Just take that finger and just coat the inside of your nostril, and then suck it in completely and do a little shavasana. That will help you if you don't have almond oil. Okay? I think Shilpa had a question.
Shilpa has a question.
Yeah.
Yes. Hersh K, would it be easier, like if you do the bumri sound, then you could have the ocean sound come easily?
If that works for you, you do that. Yeah. That's why I said these great yogis, they gave us a leeway over here at this level. Everybody's body is different. So if Brahmari helps you first, I'm going to teach you Brahmari also later on. Kumbhak with a Brahmari also. But this was just a Ujjayi Kumbhak. So I just didn't want you guys to get confused with the Ujjayi sound and a Brahmari sound.
Yeah, no, I can release the ocean sound, but I was just thinking if it would help somebody practicing
I don't know.
the Bumri.
It might help somebody, it might hurt somebody. So we don't want to confuse people. Just try to do only Ujjayi sound. Okay? Brahmari will teach later on. Anybody else?
Kamala?
Harji, ये अच्छा है thyroid के लिए?
Yes, definitely. Because anything in the neck area, definitely. Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I have a question.
That Jalandhar Bandh, which most probably I'll be teaching you next week, that Jalandhar Bandh is extremely good for the thyroid too. Sarvang Asana is good for the thyroid. Hal Asana is very good for the thyroid. There's a neck rotation. I'm sure you all do that, like a Griva Chakra. That is good for the thyroid. Okay? So whenever we massage, see, the idea is to massage your body. Outside massage we do, but the inside massage is done by these mudras and the pranayams and the asanas. But the regularity is more important. Faith, regularity. And with a calm mind. If the mind is calm, things work out much better. Most of the time, our mind is disturbed.
Okay, thank you.
Right? Okay,
Rani has a question, Rani?
Yes. Harsh, what is the good for your shoulder? Which this is good for the shoulder?
Good for the shoulder. What is the problem with the shoulder, first of all?
I have all these pains. I cannot lift it.
Shoulder is like a stiff shoulder, or
painful. All this from top neck to the
both sides.
One side is more, other side is less.
Okay, shoulder normally in our, Rani, I mean, you know more than I do. The shoulder exercises which we do, like a shoulder rotation, and then for the arms which we do.
Yes, also I do, but I cannot lift my arm.
or you cannot lift your arm. Just
I
yeah, you got to find out what is the problem. I mean, if there is a medical problem, then maybe the doctors will need to look at it. Okay, so just pranayams are not for the shoulders.
Not for, okay, that's all I want to know.
There's no pranayam for the shoulder as such. Okay, so for the shoulders, if there is there could be a dislocation, or there could be a rupture, we don't know, a weak muscle. For the weak muscles, definitely those exercises will help. But if you can't even lift your arm up, that means there is definitely some medical issue. So I would say have it checked. Yes, you don't want to ignore that. Okay.
Hersh, I have a question.
Yes.
So this pranayam, can we practice it any time of the day or certain times of the day? Or
yes, any time of the day you can do it. Yeah, as long as the stomach is not full, right? Any pranayam can be practiced any time of the day as long as the stomach is not full.
Okay.
Any pranayam. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So, but normally pranayams, if you do it before your asanas, after cleansings, do the pranayam, then the asanas, you will see more benefit coming out of it. Because you have really, by breathing with a calm mind, then you do the asanas, then you do your prayers or whatever you want to do. Okay. So routinely do it. See, regularity is more important. A lot of times we just do it once in a while, and initially we just get so excited and we want to do it a lot. This is called a soda pop enthusiasm. And then after that, we do so much and then we don't want to do it. No, we want to just gradually keep on increasing it and see the benefit of that in our body. Okay.
I find that after I've done the pranayams in my routine, I want to go back into meditation. You know, like just sit into meditation.
Well, that is even good. Do more meditation. If you have time, do it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, if you have time, there's nothing wrong in it. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else?
All right.
Hershey, this is Sonia. Namaste to you and everyone.
Namaste, Sonia. How are you?
Good, thank you. One quick question regarding Ujjayi Pranayam. Just confirming. So the breathe in is a regular breathe in through nose, but the breathe out is to hold up until the throat and then take it out little by little, making the sound. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. But I would say the regular breath means a deep breath.
Yeah, yeah, but not through the throat. It has nothing to do with the throat while inhaling, correct?
No, you are just breathing deeply from your nose. Bring your attention from the nose, bring it down, down, down. Expanded stomach, then squeeze it in, and then bring it up here.
Right. So inhalation is really, truly the mindful breathing that we do, right? Okay.
Yes,
got it.
definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
And then more repetitions you do is better. Okay, not just one or two. You'll see that first you do it, maybe you won't be able to hold it that long. Second time you do it, you'll be holding it little longer. It's like a practice. Practice. Okay.
Okay.
And longer hold is better.
Better. Okay.
Without getting uncomfortable.
Sure.
Okay. So maybe one person can hold a lot longer than the other, but we don't want to compete. We want to see what my lung capacity is. And then just make sure that your mind is right there where you're holding it. Don't let your mind wander. Let your mind come right here in that light.
Got it. Okay.
I'm glad you guys are paying attention. So now make sure you practice also. And please feel free to ask questions, because I know sometimes maybe I do it habitually and maybe I haven't given you enough details. So when you do it, if there's a question comes in your mind, call me. You can call me at that time too. And my number you all know, 630-643-1710. Call me, text me. I'll call you right away. Okay. So idea is to practice. Ultimately, we practice and we get the benefit. Okay. Got it, everybody? Any question? Proud of you guys. Yes, you are learning, practicing, and coming to the classes. So tomorrow we'll meet again. Tomorrow is our Thursday class, Ashtavakra Gita. So you can, Jyoti, you can unmute everybody.